Hey guys, so today in this video, I'm going to show you how to do the brake signal switch, which is that middle switch right there. I'm going to explain what it does, how to do it, and the benefits for doing it if you're tracking your 370Z or just wanting to heel toe, do standing burnouts, stuff like that. I was looking into figuring out how to get rid of throttle cut whenever I try to left foot brake or even when I wanted to heel toe downshift without rev match. And it turns out that these cars love to throttle cut bad, almost giving you about like 20% throttle whenever you're on the brake. So it's ultimately impossible to heel toe unless you're in like the auto rev match feature. But if you're trying to drive it like a raw sports car, you're not really gonna want to use that too often. So what I ended up finding out was the pink wire down there by the middle connector. If you cut it, it allows you to essentially eliminate majority of the throttle cut. So there are other ways to tackle this, like you could tune it out. But the only issue with that is if you're tracking your Z, you 9 times out of 10 have done the yaw sensor, which is that first switch right there. And in order for this to work via tune, you need to keep that yaw sensor enabled. So by doing the brake signal cut, connection to the brake signal, or the ECU thinks it's broken, as well as have the yaw sensor off. That way you get best of both worlds. You're able to left foot brake and heel toe and all that stuff while still turning off majority of the traction control. That pink wire location could also sometimes be yellow, so I would just double check if you have the same wires. And another note is that 2016 370Zs and up, this does not work. Unfortunately, Nissan changed the wiring diagram for those, so if you have a 2016 370Z and up, it doesn't work. Another thing is that eventually a code will be thrown. I believe it's 1805 DTC, which it just means that the ECU isn't detecting the brake pedal. The benefit of having that on a switch is that right now it's disabled, so the brake signal isn't connected. And eventually when it throws this code, which probably, I don't know, apparently it's supposed to take a super long time. So when it does throw that code, you can always just, flip it up, do a cycle start, turn the car off, turn it back on, and then turn the switch back off. And then, yeah, pretty much all set. But from what I believe and what I've done my research on, it doesn't throw the car into limp mode, as well as it should just be like a service engine light that even any scanner could clear. So even if you don't want to go through the hassle of wiring this up, you could always just pop your scanner and clear it, and then you should be good to go. So you're going to come to your driver's side fuse box underneath your dash. You're going to come to your middle connector right here, and where you see that green wire on the bottom left, it's going to be a pink wire directly above it. That pink wire is what you're going to want to cut and add a switch, or just keep it cut, whatever you want to do. So that's how I have it, and then I have it running all the way up through and up around the dash, underneath this, going snaking all the way through, and we just have it all connected like that. So yeah, it's super simple, pretty easy. That pretty much wraps it up for this video. I just want to give a huge shout out to Gunn Kim. He's the one that originally found this whole process, so big shout out to you. Super informative guy, super helpful. I'll put his Instagram and YouTube down below, but hopefully this helps anyone that's looking to do something similar or is in a similar situation, trying to get more throttle response while they're on their brakes, trying to do all types of crazy stuff. But thanks for watching. Keep you posted on the next video. See you guys.